Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding...
It's Kane! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's burst through! Big chance, corner. Portugal with the corner, they're first. He will be livid with himself. Stones goes back to front. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Takes a shot! Goal! Portugal! There is the breakthrough. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Now it's Kane, and he's had it nicked away. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Kane. Now it's Bellingham. Foden. And he's gone looking for safety. That's really well cleared. Pinches it off him.
England clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Knocks it into space. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Foden, Bellingham, He's in a great position here. That's a decent clearance. Nicely weighted ball. Good take. He's tried one! He has done it! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Shutter! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. No, that's been intercepted. Good effort from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal are looking to go forward now. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He can run onto that. Shot a goal! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Portugal, and he shoots! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Climbs up big! And now a sudden chance to counter. João Neves threads one in. Oh, played right into his path. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, I quite like the look of the defender Pavlovic, because he seems to be a very good blend of steel and skill. We know all about his tackling and his strength, but it's the other aspect.
He's got tall! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Rafinha receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Serginho. Kaka. That's an imaginative pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nagatomo. Di Lorenzo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Conte. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Musiala, shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. Salamanca's. He is through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The ball has bounced loose now. Pinches it off him. Well timed, excellent interception. He's gone for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. It's run loose here. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Selmakers. Looking for the run. Rijkaard. Conte. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Nice physical challenge. Conte. Played out to the right. Can he latch on to this? And he was quick to react. Looking for a runner. Now it's Rafinha. Ball's gone out of play. Played in deep. And he's cut it out. Kaka. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Musiala providing an outlet on that flank. Kaka! Now, who's going to be first to this? Selmakers. Goes looking wide. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Musiala. Eder Militao. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, easy pickings there. Serginho. This is promising. Closing in on goal. Great chance! That is ended up in no man's land. Musiala.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Not the most convincing of passes. Pavlovic. And Nagatomo aimed beyond the defence. Kaká. He is just caressing the ball. Played with speed from back to front. Knocks it out wide. Knocks it into space. Now it's Keane. Out to the left it goes. Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. And we hit half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. There's the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Can he get onto this? Keeper has taken decisive action. Now this could be a chance. Chance! Superb goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position I think would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
A 1-0 lead established.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. It's played through for him. Great ball. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kaka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Rafinha getting this one clear. And he's picked it up out wide. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Musiala touches it back. Eder Militao. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Kvaratskhelia was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the shot! He's scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. And back to the keeper they go. Referee's given a throw. He's got away. That's good defending, very good defending. Eder Militao defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through. Oh, important interception. Kante gets it clear. Can he get on the end of this? Can he finish? Goal! Portugal! And they get themselves in front! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Out to the right. And it's Musiala. Conte. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution in progress.
The pass has gone astray.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, played right into his path. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nagatomo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Serginho. Coming on the field. Number 21. Mbappe. Number 7. Hazard. Substitutions taking place.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Now he's got space here. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Distributed tidily. Portugal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And he's had it nicked away.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Substitution.
Portugal making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Bayer punts it upfield. Plays a sharp little ball here. Nagatomo, oh, smashing header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
A probing pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good spread. Now it's Dembele. He's found a way through. Takes aim and cross. Climbs up big. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Desperate defending required here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And this is Ronaldo. Tries the cut back. And that is expertly dealt with. Rafinha.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Azar. Camavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And we're done. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Portugal demonstrating exactly how to play.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
There's the shot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rafinha knocks it out wide. Rijkaard goes steaming forward. That looks a good ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo gets... Oh, shooting chance! It's there! 2, and we've barely begun here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Eder Militao picks it up out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Van Basten. Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. This looks promising. Mbappe! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making.
Portugal have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Rice. It's a searching pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Ødegaard spots it and intercepts. Eder Militao knocks it into space. Now it's Rice. He's got away. Rice. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Rice. That is good strength. Looking for a runner. Well, that has not gone well. Rafinha. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Rice. Rice running with the ball. He's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Brazil are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Nagatomo providing an outlet on that flank. Saliba clears it away. Rice. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Van Basten. Now there goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a throw. And how did he not make it 4?
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Kaká. Conte. Good chance here! Keeper's not concerned by that.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Ødegaard. Ødegaard powering forward here. Little doubt, that is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Looking to play him in. Oh, what a ball! Camavinga receives it in a good position here. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. A lot of... Takes a shot! He's got a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So is this the start of a comeback? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Rijkaard. Eder Militao. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, he's... Mbappe! Oh, taken with style. Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Brazil get the... And there is the half-time whistle. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 41.
Here we go again.
Camisa 13. Camisa 10.
No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Lovely pass, but can he get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nagatomo. Nagatomo made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Real chance! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter.
It's Rooney! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Rooney can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Portugal do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's whipped it across. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Nagatomo. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Portugal really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's picked it up out wide. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Portugal have their second corner now. That's a decent clearance. Tries to play it through. Cross needs to be good. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Right card! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Out towards the flank. And that has been clubbed away. Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great vision. Oh, what a mistake! Nagatomo has it in a wide position. Nakamura gets rid without sophistication. Little pass back. And this is Raul. Could move up a gear here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Threads one in.
There they go, hunting again.
The ball has bounced loose now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And the through ball. Oh, well played, well played. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Rooney. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Rodri. Nicely weighted ball. That's the keeper's ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found a way through. Rooney gets into some space.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Searching pass he's played there.
Look, there has to be more.
Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, that's well spotted. Azar. Rijkaard. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Great run on the overlap here.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Always onto this. And this is Van Basten. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, it's a great ball here. He can get that clear. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Van Basten taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Well, that has not gone well. Nagatomo. Now Saliba. Eder Militao. Tries to play it through. He is through here. Hit into the middle. He's got tall. And it's in. Offside.
His delight very short-lived. The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And it's Musiala. And this is Ronaldo. And the through ball. And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nagatomo is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Can he get onto this? Lewandowski receives it in a wide position. Davids. Kante gets a foot in here. Davids unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Lewandowski. No luck with that dink over the top. First quarter of an hour gone. Rafinha spots it and intercepts. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And this is Lewandowski. Alexander-Arnold is onto this. Nagatomo. Davids. Madrid looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Kaká. Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Has crossed into the middle. And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. And now they can clear their lines. Gavi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's found a way past. That is lovely. Saliba proves too strong. Musiala chasing after it. Nagatomo. And here's the chance to counter.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Portugal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's straight offside. Conte. And he's had it nicked away. Rafinha. Look at the space here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Gavi! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And he's managed to get rid. Conte. And this is Batistuta. And he welcomes it in. He's in space and looking for options. Musiala. And he was alert to it. And that is going out for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Pavlovic.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Davids. Serginho. And it's Davids. Kante has given away a free kick. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And the second half gets underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. And that pass just didn't quite work. Nagatomo. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Kaka. For Musiala. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for the run. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught napping. Climbs up big. Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Portugal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
That's going to go a long way. Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Ah, that's a fine interception. He's through here. And this is Batistuta. And he's away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's their second corner of the game. And he's heaved it away. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. It's a pretty loose pass. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Serginho. And that has put paid to that. And that is as far as they're going to go. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass. Real chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
And he was quick to react. Gravenberg. Now it's Batistuta. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Gravenberg. Nagatomo. Nagatomo, he gets big. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gravenberg. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Chance! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was easy, almost too easy.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Kante becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Fulham have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. Conte. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He shifted it to the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Played into space out wide. That's a decent clearance. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's beautifully weighted. And he's straight offside. And he's gone searching crossfield. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that should get the job done. No way through, so back shot at goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Portugal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And this goes for a shot! That attempt, which in hindsight was probably just beyond him. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, it's come loose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Threads one in. He's found a way through. And this is Van Basten. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Bastoni gets it away. Showing great feet there. Iniesta. And Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Wits. Hakimi picks it up out wide. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now the ball's gone astray. Wits. Oh, it's played into the area. Pavlovic attempts a clearance. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, he's onto this. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes looking wide. Chance to deliver. And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking tidy in possession here. Here comes another cross. Koundé attempts a clearance. Now it's Endrick. He's picked his way through. Pavlovic.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hakimi. Mbappe. Park Ji-sung. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Park Ji-sung showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. Kaka proves too strong. Azar. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that has not gone well. Beckham. Hakimi. Looking for options for movement. And the whistle goes for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're underway again.
Portugal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he's had it nicked away. Hazard. Endrick. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's whipped it across. And it's hoisted clear. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Tries to play it through. Park Ji-sung. Aimed beyond the defence. Nagatomo has it out wide and in space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Azar. A probing pass. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bayer punts it upfield. No, he's not getting his way this time. Conte. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Eder Militao could try... It's a mighty effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
That is ended up in no man's land. Endrick going full tilt down the left. Nuno Mendes. And here's Endrick. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Now that looks a decent ball. Eder Militao. Brilliantly cut out. Stood up well to him there. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Hakimi. And it's Beckham. Now it's Hazard. He has a look up. A lot of space ahead of him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Can he finish? There's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 31. Número 15. Número 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
Rijkaard deals with that comfortably.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Portugal making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Portugal are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely weighted ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well, there's nothing quite like last day drama, especially when there's a potentially happy ending in store. All they need to do is to avoid defeat here, and promotion is sealed. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Portugal come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Caicedo, really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around. And he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that. But what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans. And he will be a big, big factor in trying to do that here.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's quick to get it clear again. That's a throw. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Messi. Foot in. Looking for options for movement. Tries to pass it through. Vardiol deals with that comfortably. Portugal have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Robertson. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Van Basten.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Valverde. Al Hilal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose in the...
Chance! Goal! Al Hilal! And Al Hilal are in front. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
After 21 minutes is number 18.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And this is Van Basten. Look at the and a chance! It's in! Not so fast, not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Portugal! Drive, determination, perhaps destiny. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's a promising position. Up he goes! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
The goal scorer for Portugal.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'm going to pick out Yuto Nagatomo. He may not be the biggest, but nobody has a bigger heart. And for courage, stamina, and that winning mentality, very few can better him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon... There's the shot! And it's a goal! And South Africa take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Van Basten. Distributed tidily. Musiala, showing good feet. Quick look, then plays it in. Nicely spread. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good-looking ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Knocks it into space. Nagatomo in acres of space out wide. He rises! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Van Basten. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nagatomo delivers.
South Africa clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And he's whipped it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And he's forced to go back. That's good play. It's a promising position. Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away? Plays a sharp little ball here. Musiala, and that has been slung wide.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Does well to stand firm and defend it. And he's heaved it away. Hazard.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and...
Climbs up big! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Portugal take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And here's the chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Half-time getting close now. Conte. Rijkaard. Conte. Rodri. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Azar. And it's Azar. Portugal looking to pass their way through. For Conte. Over to the left. He's in space and looking for options. There's the whistle for half-time. Portugal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Portugal are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Vamos aplaudir a entrada em campo dos nossos jogadores.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Out to the right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is out of play. Played into the box. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good running with the ball. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. Is there any support? He might not need it. Flashes, terrific header. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Tries to pass it through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Gabriel. And no, that was never going to make it. Tries to play it through, and it's made its way to him. It's a good run, that. Great timing. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, that's a key interception. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. South Africa finding their passes.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he latch onto this? Gets into some space. This looks promising. Musiala. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Eder Militao. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in plenty of space here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
They've played it short. Shot could be on. Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Portugal are looking to go forward now.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nagatomo receives it in a good position here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
South Africa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Can he get onto this? Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hazard could try cutting inside here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's there to clear it. Musiala. Real chance!
Portugal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well, that has not gone well. Conte, a picture of focus and alertness. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's in a great position here. And that's that. Portugal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Van Basten claiming the Man of the Match award.
You